Quite a number of people have asked me these questions a couple of times. Questions like, Funke, how do you record your YouTube videos? What kind of camera do you use? What kind of lighting do you use? How do you do your setup? And anytime I tell them that I use my Android phone, majority of them, like about 80%, are always like, seriously? If you are interested in knowing how you can shoot a professional, at least very close to professional videos on your Android phone, keep watching. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so in today's video guys, I will be teaching you how you can shoot on a budget, how you can make your YouTube videos on a budget. I know a whole lot of you might be watching right now and you're thinking, I want to start a YouTube channel. I don't have money for DSLR camera. I don't have money for Nikon. I don't have money for Canon or whichever names of cameras that you've been hearing some YouTubers say that they have. When people are trying to show you their setup gear, their YouTube gears, and they keep telling you, I use this kind of camera, I use that kind of camera. You're wondering, how do I want to do it? When will I end up saving for this particular camera? I'm here to tell you good news that you can use your smartphone, you can use your Android phone. So today's video is just going to be on how you can shoot your YouTube videos with a smartphone. But before I go ahead guys, I know you're interested in hearing this, but before I go ahead, please let's take a few minutes to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click on the subscribe button down below right here, and then beside it you see a bell icon. That is for you to turn on your notifications so that you can know you'll be the first to know anytime I post any video on here. So let's get into the business. First of all guys, definitely you have to get a phone. If you watch videos on YouTube, people would say use your iPhone quality is this, iPhone quality is that. In case you're having that fear of, well, how am I going to get the money for an iPhone? My darling, don't worry, you can use that Android phone that is with you, but definitely the phone has to be of good quality. Now when I started guys, I was using a particular phone that it was manageable. I'm going to show you a few of in my very first video right here now, so you can see it wasn't bad, it was still giving me what I could deliver. But at some point after I grew, I saw the need to have a better quality, and then I purchased a better phone. And I'm not using an iPhone guys, I'm using an Android phone. I'm shooting with Techno Camon 12. Yes, that's the phone I decided to buy just to upgrade and then to make sure that I have best quality on here when it comes to shooting. A lot of phones that they're making these days, a lot of Android phones that they're making these days have great quality. They can shoot on 4K, they can shoot on HD. If you want to buy, if you're looking forward to having a YouTube channel and your budget is not up to that camera standard, you can definitely make sure that you choose the kind of phone that you're going to buy when it comes to Android. Make sure that it has quality, a good quality, and about 60,000 naira should get you a good phone for you to start up your YouTube channel. That is better than looking for 200,000 or thereabout to get a camera. So guys, definitely you have to get a good phone. Another thing that you need to get guys to start up your YouTube channel is to get yourself a tripod. You don't need to go and buy the expensive tripods and all that. I got this particular table tripod from AliExpress at about I think 400 naira or 500 naira, extremely cheap from AliExpress. I'm going to put the link in the description box so that you can check it out and buy for yourself. So the only thing is it has a phone holder. Just clip in the phone holder, put your phone there, and voila, you started recording. When it comes to Android, for you to have a good quality guys, you need to download what they call third-party camera. That is something different from your own camera. For Android devices, you can get open camera. I was using open camera on my previous phone, but when I got this phone I realized that open camera wasn't working perfectly on it. In the moment I turn on my flashlight, open camera goes off, so I decided to search for other ones, and right now guys I'm using footage app. Yeah, there are other apps that you can use to record. I've used camera FV5 Lite before, but this one doesn't do the selfie. You can only record with the back camera. You cannot use your front camera to record on the camera. FV5 Lite. Yeah, for you to use that, for you to be able to use the front camera, you have to purchase the Pro version of that app. But then you might be lucky to have open camera work perfectly on your phone, on your device. Open camera is top notch, it is good. I enjoyed it when I was using it, but the only thing is there are lots of ads that pops up when you're that pop up when you're recording. Okay, but right now I'm using footage and I'm enjoying footage, guys. Why you need to have this kind of third-party cameras for your YouTube videos, because you can adjust your exposure, you can adjust your ISO rather. You can do a whole lot of adjustment on your Android device. It is actually your preference for you to, you know, some people will tell you, if you watch some YouTube videos, some people will tell you that never record with your back camera, or no, with your front camera. Always use your back camera, because back camera has more quality than a front camera. But my down is, thankfully for the phone I'm using, the front camera has an excellent quality too. And I love to use my front camera because I like to see what I'm doing. Yes, I like to see what I'm doing. I like to see that I'm not out of frame when I'm recording. When it comes to back camera, it takes much more work, because maybe I have to look for a mirror to serve as a viewfinder for me to know what I'm doing, to be able to monitor what I'm doing, whether I'm out of frame or whether the video is still recording, because there are times where you will record and you won't know that the recording has stopped. When I'm recording, I like to always change my exposure. You know, for footage, you have the luxury of doing whatever you want of using any kind of format you want to record with. You know, you can change to daylight, you can change to fluorescent, you can change, and you might wish to leave it in auto. Yes, you might wish to do that, but I always like to use the daylight to record. You can change the ISO. Another beautiful thing about footage camera is it adjusts the ISO automatically. You know, it just looks at the environment itself and then it just adjusts itself to whatever you want. One thing that you need to do when you're recording, guys, is to make sure that your exposure is locked. Just click on the screen and then the exposure is gonna lock. That is in case you move out of focus. Those of you that your phone can do the focus, you know, blur the background or anything. So when you're moving, don't lose focus. When you're moving this way, you don't lose focus. The focus is still on you. You know, because if you don't lock it, it is open to anything. So when you move this way, you might go blurry. When you move this way, you might go blurry. So make sure that your exposure is always on lock. The more you're using the app, the more you get to understand what these things mean, because the more you study them, the more you get to understand how to go by it. Another reason why you need to get a third-party camera, guys, is when it comes to audio. Definitely you would have heard a whole lot of YouTubers say this, and it's actually true. Now, apart from your video quality, it's audio is like 60% of your recording. Yes, you have to have very fantastic audio. I started with this Lavelier mic when I started YouTube videos, and one thing is, if you're using this on your normal camera that comes with the phone, it's not going to bring any audio output. So what you need to do, that is another reason why it is important for you to get external or a third-party camera. On open camera, this mic was working perfectly well on open camera, and on footage it works perfectly well. So you just put it there. You know, it's just like earpiece jack. You put in your earpiece jack, and then once it's there, clip it on yourself. The beauty of this mic is that it's close to you, so yes, you can get yourself. I'm also going to put the link down below for you to purchase. I think it's about 1,000 naira or so. It's quite very cheap on AliExpress. I got it from there. Then I have 3 microphones that I use, guys. Then this is another one that I also ordered from AliExpress. I ordered this because I realized that, because I do vlogs too, I realized that vlogging is quite difficult when you have to, you know, connect your wire to your chest and then you start dragging your phone like this. It is quite difficult, so I decided to get something. Someone has argued this with me that I shouldn't call it wireless because there's also wire there, but the fact that it doesn't have a visible long wire, I decided to call it wireless. So I decided to get this so that I'll just put it in my phone, and then I bend it this way, and then I keep talking. Yeah. And that thing is, you can also use this one in case you know, if you want to do voiceovers and you have headsets, and you know, you can just put this in your headset and talk, you know, like a customer care agent, something like that, and then just keep doing your voiceover. So, but then the one I'm using right now, guys, I've fallen in love with the present microphone that I use right now. I'm going to show you once I remove it to test the audio. It's also like a wireless mic, quite small. I got it from Computer Village because while I was still waiting for this one to be delivered from AliExpress, I wanted to do a particular vlog, and it was very urgent that I get a mic that is not wired, like the Lavelier mic, like the lapel mic. So I had to go to Computer Village. That day was so stressful because these things are difficult to get in Computer Village. Most people were saying I should just order online, but thankfully I eventually got one. So I got this particular one, and I've fallen in love with it so far. The fact that I don't have to drag mic to myself, and the fact that it has a good quality too. So right now I'm recording with it right now, but then I'm going to remove it right now for you to see the difference, for you to know the advantages of you using a lapel mic and not your inbuilt mic, or any mic whatsoever, an external mic and not your inbuilt mic. So I'm recording right now with the audio. I'm going to remove it right now for you to know how it sounds. Guys, this is the mic. It is very small, tiny, and now I'm recording without any mic. I'm recording with my internal audio. Yeah, with the audio that goes with the phone, you understand? No mic, no external mic attached, but this is the mic I was talking about. I hope you guys can see the difference now. So let's insert this back and let's see how it goes. So the microphone is back on, guys. You can see the magic that this mic works. Okay, I don't have the time to tell the other two microphones, but they do excellent job like that. Okay, maybe I should just give you a clip of where I use lavalier mic, the lapel mic. I'm gonna play it right now, just a little clip so that you can know how it works, that it works perfectly well. So I'm from Ondo State, I'm precisely Ondo Town. So whatever works for you, you can get both and be into switching anyhow you want it. So that is about audio. Okay, one more thing, guys. When you're using footage, you have to go to the settings, and click on audio source, and then change your audio source from the internal microphone to external microphone so that you can accept your microphone. So now let's go to lighting. A whole lot of people will tell you that getting good lighting, one thing that is even trending is getting ring lights. I think I'm still gonna purchase ring lights here. It's not bad, I still need it, and some people will tell you to open, to record. You don't need lighting. Record in front of a wide window. Open your window wide, a big window, open it wide. Record with natural light basically. If it's in front of your window, put your camera there. If it's in front of your door, put your camera there. Just make sure that you're recording with natural lighting, and then you're good to go. This is actually beautiful. I've done recordings with natural lighting before and they came out excellently well. What happens when you're recording at night? Right now the time is 9:58 p.m. and I'm recording, so there's no natural lighting from anywhere. What I'll tell you about lighting is basically, majorly, make sure that you have a well-lit room. Let your room be lighted up. Let there be light in your room. Right now my bulb is quite bright, so I make sure that I have that right here. For my former phone that I was using, guys, I bought this particular lamp. So once the room is lighted up, I turn on this lamp and I put it behind me this way, behind the camera this way. I try to put it in the perfect position, whether I place it up like this, or like this, or anyhow. I don't want to do the setting right now, but then it was working wonders. I'm gonna give you cutaway of the videos that I recorded while using the lamp. I'm gonna show you. But then when I got this phone came with two bright flashlights for the front camera. The front camera has two flashlights. That is another reason why I prefer to always use my front camera. I can't let go of these two flashlights and decide to use back camera. But if you don't have two flashlights, yes, what can you do? Get yourself a good lamp. Buy a lamp. I think I bought this for 2,000 naira or something for one lamp. So you can buy a lamp or any light that you can use. You can just improvise, do something on the budget and make sure that it gives you a good quality. So that is it about lighting. One technique that you need to learn on YouTube, because I realized just now that while I was showing you this, I made a mistake of looking this way. When you're recording on your Android phone or any phone or iPhone or whatever, when you're recording, guys, never make the mistake of looking at yourself. Right now I'm looking at the big screen in front of me. That's my phone screen, and then I'm looking at myself, enjoying my look and all that, when I'm supposed to be looking at the lens. It's tricky. It's something that you have to learn. It's something that you have to train yourself to do, because the lens of the phone is just a little bit tiny here, and then there's a big screen in front of you. You always be tempted to want to look at yourself to see how you look, how flying you look. I'm looking fly. You want to adjust your wig and all that. You can do that and then come back here to talk if you want to do any adjustment. So you have to master how to look at the lens. And I've corrected someone about this before, and she told me that my phone light is always disturbing me and all that. Okay, if the light disturbs you, something that you can do is try to be tactical. Is that the word? Try to do it in a way that is not, you can look a little bit above the lens. My lens is here, but now I'm looking here. But no, make sure that your eyes are not very far from the lens. You cannot do this. I feel whenever I see videos with people doing this, looking like this, I always feel like you're not connected to me. You know, you're not talking to me. You're just enjoying how you look, and you're not connected to me. You're not looking at me at all. So you have to connect to the people you're talking to. You have to look at them, like let them feel that they're in front of you while you are talking. So always look at the lens when you're recording. Yes guys, I think that's basically it about you recording. If you have all these things, you are very good to go.
Guys, one other tip that you need to know is that you always have to record your phone in a landscape mode. Always record horizontally. That gives you the perfect HD video.
Another thing that I should have said earlier that I didn't say is make sure that your camera lens is clean. You know, you have your phone, you're always speaking calls like this, so there will be dust on top of the camera. Make sure that you wipe that clean, you know, so that you can have a good quality and a very, you know, crispy or a not crispy, what's the word, a very high quality of video when you're recording. That's much higher for you today guys. I hope you've learned a whole lot. I'm still learning, like I said. I'm still a growing YouTuber, but then if I can do it this way with my phone camera, people are marveled. You can also do it, and you can get where you want to get to, you know, and when the money comes, you can get all the gadgets that you can get. I'm still looking forward to having my own camera. Yes, I'm looking forward to having a better studio. You know, I know I'm gonna get there, but right now that I'm still a great YouTuber, a small YouTuber, I'm gonna use what I want to use. Yes, so thank you so much guys for watching today. If you're contemplating on starting your YouTube channel, just start already and use what you have. I love you guys. Please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't done that yet. Please help me. I'm close to 1,000 subscribers. Help me to get to that. Last time I checked, while recording, at the time of recording this video, I am on 909 subscribers. So please get me to 1,000 subscribers. Like this video, share it if you think it is shareable, of which I think it is shareable. If you're not looking forward to having a YouTube channel where you have a friend who wants to, and you watch this video, why not share it with that friend? He or she is gonna be grateful that you did. Thank you so very much. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. I also have tips on how you can edit your videos on your phone. If you want to watch that, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so very much. My name is Fukash. I'm gonna see you in my next video.